Hello, it's Tatjana from Peak Meditations, and today I would like to say something about grief. So, grief, I see a lot of posts and a lot of articles on the internet where they say grief is necessary, don't get told anything else, and I would really like to actually state the opposite. And if you're grieving, know that it's not necessary for you to grieve, and not necessary in that time frame, like we say 2 to 5 years maybe, if you lose a loved one. And I dare you to try that you can relinquish grief in 3 hours, around 3 hours. It's a process to adjust your perception, but it doesn't take longer than 3 hours. And after 3 hours, all there is love and gratitude. Love and gratitude that the person has been in your life, that they have impacted your life the way they did, and that they helped you become the person you are. And then also gratitude for their death, because through their death you will also have been enabled to become the person that you are. And as long as you can't see that, you have to grieve, because then you perceive it as a loss. But that means that your perception is off, your perception is polarized. So what we do in perception is like we take something that's good and something that's bad, and then we focus on one of the two. So if we perceive something as really being amazing in our life, we focus only on the good and we don't see the drawbacks. And if we perceive something like a grief, a loss, then we like concentrate only on the drawbacks, we don't see the good. But the truth is, it cannot be. One cannot be without the other. That's the polarization of the mind, the polarization of the perception. Because the truth is, there is only love, and love is always the synthesis of both, of the good and the bad. So all we can do in our mind is that we temporarily focus on one thing, and the other thing stays subconscious or unconscious. So by that we can perceive grief. But the reality, the truth, the second part is never lost. It's just unconscious. So the moment you make that conscious and you see both simultaneously, you're back in a centered mind, and you're back into experiencing love and gratitude. So if you're ready to move out of your grief, okay, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, people want to stay in their grief sometimes it feels almost like you are abandoning the one who's deceased if you don't grieve for them. That's often what people keeps in grieving, or that society or other people will see you as not having loved them truly and deeply. But that's not true. True love is always grateful and thankful for what is happening, and also for that person. So if you're ready to move out of that, I dare you to work with me. And it'll be a 3-hour session for €150. And if you after that session you're not in a state of gratefulness and thankful, and in a state of deep love and with an open heart, then I give you your money back. So I guarantee you that grief is not necessary. When you access the transcendental mind, that is beyond the polarized mind. There's the polarized mind that can only see the one and the other, and the transcendental mind brings that back together. And in the evolution of humanity, we are now at this point where everybody can access that. So I can help you to get out of your grief. If you're ready for that, you can contact me. There is a link in this post, and I look forward to be of service to you. Thanks. Bye.